Greetings, everyone! Every year, 400,000 Americans go through surgery for their pelvic organs. We know, it's shocking, but there is a way to reduce the risk. Enter Kegels, a simple exercise with plenty of benefits. Let's talk about some of them. Do they provide oxygen to the perineal muscles? Are they used as therapy against urinary incontinence? We're talking all that and more. Let's begin, shall we? Number 1. Reduces the risk of pelvic organ prolapse. This is a problem that specifically occurs in women. The muscles of the pelvic floor start to weaken with age. If not treated in time, some of the organs in the pelvic floor will not work properly. This means your bladder, uterus, small intestine, and rectum. There could be many reasons for pelvic organ prolapse. These include obesity and respiratory problems to pelvic organ cancers. Women may experience this problem after pregnancy. Doing Kegels on a regular basis could strengthen the muscles of your pelvic floor. The symptoms of pelvic organ prolapse can also decrease with it. So while doing Kegels can't cure the problem, they can certainly prevent it from occurring. Number 2. Increases oxygen supply in the perineal muscles. Women aren't the only ones who develop problems as they age. Men usually experience issues with their perineal muscles. Over the years, the supply of oxygen in this part of the body decreases, reducing the flow of blood circulation. When not taken care of, it could lead to major problems. After all, the perineal muscles include the levator of the prostate, external sphincter of the anus, and the puborectalis. Due to moments that impact the perineal muscles, Kegels are very effective. They involve constant contraction and relaxation of muscles near the pelvic floor. This automatically increases blood circulation in the perineal muscles. It helps to bring the oxygen supply back to that area of the body. Number 3. Effective against urinary incontinence. This is another issue that affects women. While explaining pelvic organ prolapse, we mentioned how it has a negative impact on the organs near the pelvic floor. One of those organs is the bladder. When the bladder gets affected, it may develop urinary incontinence. A woman with this problem will not be able to control her urine. She might experience leaks while coughing, laughing, or any other type of activity. Not a pleasant thing to happen to anyone. A study was conducted on more than 1,800 women with urinary incontinence. It was found that those who did Kegels showed more signs of improvement. Number 4. Reduces the risk of pelvic floor dysfunction. Usually, incontinence is one of the first signs of pelvic floor dysfunction. Some people may lose control over some body function, while others will complain about pain in the lower back and hips. Apart from that, they might face discomfort while sitting or riding a bike. Sometimes it's accompanied by constipation. If you're going through this, you shouldn't be taking it lightly. Doing Kegels can help you the same way it assists those with pelvic organ prolapse. It strengthens your pelvic floor muscles. This doesn't mean you don't need a doctor. If the problem is serious, you should definitely see one. Number 5. Helps deal with menstrual cramps. Pelvic floor exercises can help relieve the pain. After all, menstrual cramps are no fun. During the menstrual cycle, the pelvic floor is affected by the constant rise and fall of estrogen. Many women also face urinary incontinence because of this. While urinary incontinence is often temporary during this time, it's still a problem that many have to deal with. Number 6. Reduces lower back pain. Bad posture, stress, and severe injury can have your back begging for mercy. This goes for period cramps as well, where an excruciating amount of lower back pain is felt. Some experts say that lower back pain is directly linked to the pelvic floor muscles. They believe so because the pelvic floor usually stabilizes the lower part of your spine. This is why many experts recommend doing Kegels to deal with the pain. Keep in mind, there are more workouts for lower back pain. Perhaps you'd like to watch our video, 8 Safe and Effective Exercises for Lower Back Pain. Let's continue with another great benefit. Number 7. Good for your emotional well-being. One study suggests that going through period cramps, pelvic floor dysfunction, and urinary incontinence can affect people emotionally. It lowers a person's self-esteem and leads them to depression. In the long run, it can impact their lifestyle. People who go through urinary incontinence constantly feel insecure. On top of that, there's always stress related to the fear and shame of humiliation. Usually, people just feel way too embarrassed to talk to doctors about this problem. Doing Kegels and knowing it can help serves as a moral boost. Additionally, the physical relief factor also plays an important role in improving their mood. If you're one of them, we would suggest you get started with Kegels. We've explained the benefits of doing Kegels. Let's run through how you can do this exercise. For this, you can start by imagining you're sitting on a marble floor. After that, try to tighten the pelvic muscles for 3 seconds. Once this is done, release and wait 3 seconds to try again. Make sure that you do this at least a few times in a session. If you're a beginner, you may find it easier to do Kegels while lying down with your arms on both sides of your body. Then raise the lower part and try tightening your pelvic area. Make sure that you're doing at least 3 sets of this exercise. As a precaution, we would not recommend holding your breath. Instead, breathe freely while doing this exercise. Oh, and be careful not to get the muscles of your abdomen and buttocks involved. It would be better not to strain them, so play safe. When to do it. There isn't any particular schedule as to when you can practice this exercise. Just make sure it's part of your routine and you're not straining your body. On that note, we would suggest that you check out our video on the best time of day to exercise. Since many of us are not sure when to work out, this will definitely help in picking the right time. Come to think of it, here are a couple tips you can use to successfully integrate Kegels into your routine. Number 1. Try to do the exercise the same time every day. Usually, it's easier to make something part of your lifestyle when you stay consistent with it, so commit and don't miss out. Number 2. Note down the benefits of this exercise. It'll help you stay motivated. When you're motivated about something, you'll find it easier to integrate that routine into your life. Have you tried Kegels yet? Would you consider trying Kegels after this video? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait! What kind of bestie are we if we don't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video, and enjoy.